Well, as you can see, I have just kind of delved right into getting this guy running. So I'll give you guys a quick rundown of what we've been doing, trying to get it running, and kind of the procedure I've been following on trying to get it to run. So basically, I came out here with my brother and we were attempting to get it running again, and it had no spark. It was not firing off at all. And the reason, well, part of the reason, is that this cap has absolutely had it, and I put the cap on incorrectly, and as you can see, those shiny two on that side, the rotor actually, when it was on incorrectly, gouged that and damaged that. And then we also had dirt just packed in these holes, so that when the plug wire was hooked up in there, it was just sitting in dirt, so electricity couldn't run through it. So what I'm now doing is taking these spark plug wires off of our old boat motor, which are for a points system. They're better. They still have some elasticity to them. These old ones are just firm and they're junk. So I'm going to swap those. I bought a new rotor. We already got that installed. And a new cap and electrical cleaner. And we're just going to try, can we clean up the spark system, the ignition system a little bit more and see if we got spark then. I also filed the points and just got a lot of electrical cleaner back in there, so hopefully when I get this all done, she should run. But we'll see what happens. Comment below, do you think really just a little spark revamp is gonna make this guy run again? Put that in the comments section. Alrighty, first attempt at starting it with our new distributor cap rotor and plug wires. So I'm pretty optimistic. Hopefully we'll have a good result here. Hit it. Oh! That starter. Is that the starter? I think it is. Aye, aye, aye. We'll wait for the little charging box to say, yeah, we're ready. And then I'll have you do it again. Hit her again, Mac. Ready? Yep. Whoa. Gee. Well, we're at top dead center on the compression stroke, and that rotor is pointing right at where I've got the #1 spark plug wire. So, I don't know. The timing's dead on, which means it's probably still, we're not getting spark correctly, so probably gonna have to replace the points, and I might as well just do all new spark plugs. We might have to address this crispy burnt wire that caught on fire. We might be doing that too, so. Go ahead. Well, I can clearly hear spark. So we all make mistakes, right? Well, I was in a big hurry to see if this thing would run, and I forgot to install a key component, and then I just proceeded to try to start it and was mind-boggled at why it wouldn't start. Then I looked at the ground and saw this. Yeah, that is supposed to be in there, distributing the spark. Rookie mistake. I will put that bad boy in, and then we should have a really nice, strong spark. We got our new points in there, right there. I replaced this wire that caught on fire. We got the new points all situated in there, and we should be in business. I checked this coil with the digital meter there, and it checks out. It's good, so here's to hoping. All right, go ahead and crank it over, Sean. We're gonna see if we got spark. I got the old spark light hooked up here. We'll see if we got lightning. What's happening? Yes! We got spark. Let's go. I'm gonna show you guys. All right, Sean, go ahead and watch this light. It'll light up when we get spark. Go ahead and... Whoa! Good deal. We got spark. Now just a little gas down the carburetor and it should run. Give her a shot. Here we go. Need to sprint some more while we're cranking. Ready? Yeah. Up and spray it down. Okay, go. Something's really hitting. You hear that click click? The thunk thunk? Yeah. Probably a starter. Well, because it's still refusing to start, you know, I want to accomplish at least something fun today. So we're going to do the performance exhaust installation or deletion. You'll see. Done. So here's the muffler I just cut off. As you can see, it's, you know, it's in bad shape, and it's also just full of crap. And it looks a little bulged, like at some point it backfired, the engine backfired and boom in there. But anyway, my theory here is when I crank the engine, it seems like it cranks and cranks, and then the starter's just working extra hard, like it's like the engine's building compression and cannot release it. So I was thinking, well, maybe the exhaust is plugged or something, and that's why it won't run. And now my theory is confirmed. That thing is kinked shut. So yeah, cut that off. So now we should be getting actual exhaust flowing out, so we get air in and air out. This thing should run, I'm hoping. Anyway, this thing's junk, so delete. There we go. Now that the high performance exhaust is done, we can continue to try to get this thing to run. What to do next, I don't know. We'll just keep trying until it finally works. So we cut the muffler off. We'll see if that helped at all. Okay, go ahead and crank it over. Ready? Yep. Hit it. Here we go. Ooh. Good at starter. That's bad. Yeah. Here we go. So close. Here we go. So down here close. It's close. Yep. Go. Yeah, here we go. Woohoo! Yeah! She runs. She's alive. Awesome. Yeah. Runs. I've been waiting for that for.
We get your brothers.
Wow.
They don't hear that.
Yes, they do. You ready? Just a sec. Okay, go ahead. Awesome. Well, it runs. And quite well, I might add. Oh, that's a relief. Well, now we can really start throwing the money at this guy. I think we're going to do fuel pump, because that does not work. And then we're going to pull the tank out. We're going to clean it out so we can get some nice fresh gas going to the carburetor. Then hopefully it'll run for, longer periods of time. Then we'll put some antifreeze in it, because it's cold. And then lastly, brakes. And we'll try to pull it out of the shop here and pressure wash the engine, see if we could blow off some of the oxidization. I don't know. I haven't quite figured out what we're going to do for paint yet, but with the results that we had on that back panel, which you can see the shine from here, it's going to be awesome. So, looking forward to this. I know you guys have been wondering, how long has this thing been sitting? And I think I finally figured it out. As you can see, I found this plate in the bed. That is not 08. That is 1980. And we had a comment on the first video from a local gentleman who said, yeah, I think it's actually 40 years that thing's been sitting there. And I'll take his word for it. I genuinely believe this has been sitting here for 40 years. And there's more evidence. So, yeah, this thing has not probably run in 40 years. That is just wild. But wait, there's more. I figured out what kind of engine and transmission we got in the old truck. I ran the suffix code on the block and figured out this is a 1969 Chevrolet 327. That's right. 327 cubic inch engine mated to a 2-speed Powerglide automatic transmission. So acceleration's not going to be the quickest, but hey, it'll get us down the road. And wow, this thing sat for 40 years, or at least that's when it was last registered, and we got it running. Oh man, I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.